It's a wonderful day, guys. So in this video, I have ranked 5 cars with the lowest resale value. After 2 times tayo sumali sa auction, meron akong na-observe na 5 klase ng sasakyan or kotse na sobrang baba na ng resale value sa auction, to the point na minsan wala nang gustong bumili. So paano ba natin ni-rank? Ito yung criteria. Okay? Number 1, dapat merong buyer or bidder na interesadong bumili sa kotseng ito. So ito talaga kasi yung magsasabi na merong mga tao na gustong magbayad para mabili ang kotseng ito. So yan yung first priority natin sa ating criteria. So, dapat meron talagang interesado, merong buyer or bidder. And, yun, based dito sa mga video na kita nyo sa mga susunod na video, dun sa mga nirank natin na 5 sasakyang ito, makikita nyo na kahit na ibaba na yung presyo ng floor price nung sasakyan, wala pa ring interested bidders. Kulang na lang umabot sa scrap value yung sasakyan or presyo na lang ng spare parts just to gain interest from the other bidders. Pero talagang hindi mo mapipilit yung mga bidders. Then yung second criteria natin, criteria number 2, dapat criteria natin ay yung price to sell or yung presyo ng seller versus the brand new price. So, kung mababa yung willing na ibenta ng seller ang isang sasakyan, ibig sabihin mababa na ang resale value ng sasakyan kasi gusto na niya itong ipa-encash or maging pera. So, yung presyo na may mga willing bumili, okay, ito yung presyo ng market value o yung merong mga willing bumili ng sasakyan. Malaking factor dito talaga, guys, ay yung brand, yung presyo ng mga spare parts, and yung cost ng maintenance. So, nagiging factor sa resale value and kung anong presyo willing ibenta ng mga sellers yung sasakyan, base dito sa price to sell or yung market price. Okay? Then, our third criteria, number 3, yung number of units unsold. So, binilang ko out of around 150 total cars for bidding, ilan yung brands or yung cars na pinakamaraming unsold. So, nagpo-fall siya dito sa third criteria. Ilan yung unsold? Kasi ito yung nagdi-dictate ng supply and demand factor. And eventually, sa pag marami ang supply, ba yung price. Kasi yung demand, kung as is lang. So, eventually, ito yung magdi-dictate ng price, guys. Kasi according to the law of supply and demand, kung marami yung unsold cars of this model, of this brand, at konti lang yung gustong bumili, eventually the price will go lower and lower until it meets the price which the market dictates, or yung mga customer na willing bumili, ito yung presyong magdidictate kasi marami kang ang supply. Okay, so let's move on. Let's move on to the number 5. Okay, so number 5. Rank number 5 in the cars with the lowest resale value sa auction is the Ford Everest Trend.
Lot number 23. Lot number 23. 2018 Ford Everest Trend. Starting at 850,000. 850,000. Anyone at 850? At 850. At 850,000. At 850. At 850. At 850,000. 780. At 780. At 780,000. Anyone at 780? At 780. At 780,000. Anyone at 780,000? Any interest? At 780. At 780,000. Last call at 780,000. Last call at 780,000. Next lot.
Okay, so Ford Everest Trend, as you can see, and the brand new price of a Ford Everest Trend is around 1.8 million. And as you have heard, the floor price with no bidder is at around 700,000. Okay, so it is about 39% for around 5 years resale value. So, and wala pa ring interested bidder. So, if you are planning to sell your Ford Everest Trend, you can try to sell it lower than 700,000, and probably you can find a bidder. Okay? So, that is number 5. Number 5 is at 39% lang yung market value niya na natitira after 5 years. This is Ford Everest Trend model in the screen. It's around 1.8 million brand new, and around 700 to probably 650 na lang ang market price niya. And during the auction, there was no bidder at the 700 price range. Okay, so moving on to number 4. Okay, so number 4 on the list is Ford Ecosport. So Ford Ecosport is number 4. Bakit? Kasi una, wala ring bidder. 9 units yung unsold when I was in the auction. And for a 6-year unit ng Ford EcoSport, ito yung presyo niya pag brand new, which is 900,000. Binaba na siya hanggang 300 floor price. Umabot na ng 220 floor price, which is around 25% na of the market value. Wala pa ring interested bidder, walang buyer, and eventually the 9 units were unsold. So if you have a Ford EcoSport, market value is around 25% na lang of your original brand new price, and probably it will be sold at around 200 to 250,000 pesos na lang after 5 or 6 years. So, sobrang baba ng resale value at 25%. That's number 4. Moving on to number 3. Mitsubishi Mirage G4. Okay, bakit? Sabihin nyo, uy, napaka-fuel efficient ng Mitsubishi Mirage G4. Marami ring bumibili niyan. Plus, yan ang madalas ginagamit ng mga Grab drivers kasi fuel efficient nga, cheaper than Toyota, mura din naman ang parts, easy to maintain, madali pa-repair, parts everywhere. And the reason is that when I went to the auction, there were 24 units unsold. So
2022 Mitsubishi Mirage G4. Starting at 600. Anyone at 600? At 600,000. At 600,000. Anyone at 600? At 600,000. At 600,000. Anyone at 600? You can start me at 5. At 500. At 500,000. At 500,000. Anyone at 5? At 500. At 500,000. Anyone at 500? At 500,000. Anyone at 500? At 500,000. At 500,000. Any interest at 500,000. Any interest at 500,000. Last call at 500,000. Last call at 500,000. Last call at 500,000. Next lot. Lot number 20.
Ang daming nagbebenta ng Mitsubishi Mirage G4. So, mapapansin nyo rin sa rates niya, from around 900,000 yung automatic na model, it is now selling at around 450 floor price to 400,000 pesos. So, it is around only 50% of the original brand new price. So, ang market value niya, nag-diminish na into 50%. So, if you have a Mitsubishi Mirage G4, ito yung isa sa brand na ang bilis mag-decline nung market value. Kasi ang dami nga, saturated yung market, marami yung supply, marami rin namang nagde-demand, pero I think the supply is greater than the demand. So, sobrang dami talagang supply ng Mitsubishi Mirage G4. And I think si Mitsubishi rin ang reason for having a lower resale value. Kasi, I will post here some promos of Mitsubishi. Yung iba, 100,000, 150,000 pesos discount. Then, yung iba, may 2 months pa na free installment plan. Then, meron pang mga zero down payment plans. So, I think Mitsubishi is selling more. I agree. But in the end, it will lower the resale value of the Mitsubishi Mirage G4. So, if I will buy a sedan, ito na yung bibilin ko kasi sobrang mura niya sa market. Marami pang nagbebenta ng 2022, 2023, 2021 na sobrang mura, nagre-range lang sa 500,000, 450, 400,000 makakabili ka na. So, sorry sa mga Mitsubishi Mirage G4 owners, pero talagang ito yung number 3 sa pinakamababang resale value na car as of now due to oversupply or sobrang daming stock, sobrang daming nagbebenta lang talaga. Okay, but the quality is good. Spare parts are easy to find, and this car is easy to maintain. I have used a Mitsubishi Mirage before. Sobrang fuel efficient niya, sobrang gaan, matipid sa gas, madali makahanap ng parts, madali maintain. So, for the Mitsubishi Mirage G4 owners, don't despair kasi maswerte naman kayo dahil maraming benefits yung car. Kaya lang yung market value talaga niya ay sobrang baba na ngayon. 50% na lang ang resale value niyan. Okay? So, moving on, let's go to number 2. So, the second or the number 2 most or the lowest resale value na car in the market today based dun sa auction. Kasi as you know, the auction is the microcosm of the car resale industry. So, ibig sabihin ng microcosm, siya yung maliit na version or yung capsulated na version ng mga buyers and sellers ng second-hand cars. So, doon nagmi-meet yung mga nagbebenta ng kotse na madalian kasi within 3 days kailangan bayaran mo na yung sasakyan eh. And doon din nagpupunta yung mga buyers na gustong makakuha ng bargain, murang sasakyan na may ready na cash. So, syempre alam natin, cash is king, di ba? So, yung may cash, sila yung nagdi-dictate kung ano yung market value at yung mabilisang bentahan ng sasakyan, syempre yung may cash ang nagdi-dictate.
2022 Suzuki Desire. We can start at 500. 500. Anyone at 5? At 500. At 500,000. Anyone at 500? At 500. At 500,000. We can start at 450. At 450. At 450,000. Anyone at 450? At 450. At 450,000. At 450,000. Anyone at 450? At 450. At 450,000. At 450,000. Anyone at 450,000? Any interest? At 450,000. Any interest? at 450,000. Last call at 450,000. Last call at 450,000. Next lot. Lot 20, lot 20, 2019 Ford Ranger.
Okay. So, si Suzuki Desire, dun sa October bidding na sinalihan ko, 5 units were unsold. And for the November bidding, I think there were around 20 units na unsold for the Suzuki Desire. So, I have to change the ranking in this video. Si Suzuki Desire na ang number 2. Okay? Number 2 kasi sobrang baba doon ng resale value ni Suzuki Desire. So, at around 800 to 850 brand new for the automatic model. Si Suzuki Desire sells around 400 na lang to 450. Okay? Ito yung 1 year old pa lang, yung 2023 and 2022. They were selling at the auction at floor price of around 400. So, if you will add 50, will be the final selling price. So, around 400 to 450 na lang ang market value ng Suzuki Desire. So, bakit ba naging 400 to 450 na lang or 50%? Si Suzuki Desire kasi or the Suzuki brand is good naman, kaya lang its parts are hard to find here in the Philippines and a little more expensive than Toyota, Nissan, and Mitsubishi. So, it is one reason kaya masasabi natin na si Suzuki Desire is difficult to maintain. Not naman difficult, but expensive to maintain. The second rin sa criteria, kaya siya nag-fall sa number 2 is that walang bidder masyado si Suzuki Desire. Kahit ako, sedan yung bala kong bilhin dun sa bidding, pero siya para sa akin. Okay? Kasi ang hirap maghanap ng parts, mahal yung parts. Madali naman siya i-maintain, kaya lang parts lang talaga niya mahal. Siyempre, once nag-gas yung sasakyan mo, kailangan mong every ipa-change oil, filter, cabin filter, oil filter. Ito ay mas mahal lang ng konti sa mga Toyota, Nissan, and Mitsubishi. So, that's one reason kaya si Suzuki Desire is number 2 for the cars with the lowest resale value. Kasi yun na nga, walang bidder. Ang mahal ng maintenance expense ng Suzuki, mahal ang parts. Another thing, napansin ko karamihan ng Suzuki Desire na car inspection ko, walang issue. As in, ang lamig, ang bango pa, bagong-bago, amoy plastic, may mga plastic pa, hindi pa halos na break-in, halos walang gas-gas, pero walang nagbibid. Kasi yun na nga, sobrang difficult to maintain, may kamahalan yung parts, kaya bumaba siya sa 50% resale value. Similar with the number 3, the Mitsubishi Mirage. Although the Mitsubishi Mirage has probably cheaper parts. So, si Suzuki Desire ang naging number 2. Okay? So, from around 800,000 brand new price, it is now at the 400 floor price. So, it's around 50% of its original price or 50% na lang ang resale value niya. Okay? So, moving on to number 1. Okay? Number 1, ito pinag-isipan ko ng mabuti, kaya nga tayo may criteria para malaman natin sino ang lowest resale value na sasakyan. Ito na kita ko talaga walang pumansin, walang nag-inspection, wala ring nag-bid, wala ring nag-show ng interest during bidding. So, ang number 1 sa most or the lowest resale value na car sa auction ay
340,000. 340,000. Anyone? At 340. At 340. At 340,000. Anyone at 340? At 340. Okay, start me at 280. 280,000. 280,000. Anyone at 280? At 280. At 280,000. Anyone at 280? At 280,000. Any interest? At 280,000. Any interest? At 280,000. Last call. At 280,000. Last call. At 280,000. Next that. We're inviting everyone for our next live auto auction. Sa December 9 po yan, that's our 7th-year anniversary. So if you have questions and queries for that, please, pwede po tayo magtanong sa ating mga marketing staff. That's our 7th-year anniversary.
Ito, MG5 or the MG brand. Kasi during the second auction, I saw another MG. Sige, I will post it in this same video. Ito siya. So, makikita nyo, tinutulak na lang. Nag-start pa to nung umpisa, nung pinila siya before siya i-call out sa auction. Nag-start pa to, tumakbo. Pero nung siya na yung i-auction, parang may isip na sasakyan at yung makina niya, hindi na siya tumakbo. Kaya tinulak na lang siya. So, makikita nyo dito sa video, yung isang tinulak na MG. And I will not post, I think I'll try to post the MG, the red one, na hindi rin pinansin ng mga bidders. So kaya siya number 1 again guys, walang nag-bid, walang interested kahit doon sa viewing ng sasakyan. Pangatlo, bidding day na niya, kinall out na siya to bid, bigla pang tumirik. So, makikita ng mga bidders na unreliable yung car na to. And eventually, it has the lowest resale value at 36%. Okay? So, yung 700 plus na brand new price niya, it is now at 250,000 peso floor price. At walang bidder, walang pumansin, walang nag-show ng interest. So, it shows talaga na it might be lower than 250,000 yung resale value niya. So, baka abot na lang to ng 200 to 180. Baka may makonvince pa yung mga resellers ng MG. 2022 model ito so 3 years lang, 3 years old lang tong model na to, 36% na lang yung market value. So, I don't know what happened to MG, and I'm not familiar also with their maintenance cost and how much is their spare parts. I did not research on MG because it might be too much useless information for me. Sorry sa mga taga-MG or may MG na car, pero yun, siya yung pinakamababang resale value at 36%. After 3 years, nasa 250 floor price na lang siya sa bidding and wala pang nag-bid. So, the resale value might be around 200 to 180,000 na lang. Okay? So, that's it for the 5 cars with the lowest resale value sa auction. On my next video, I will review the 5 cars with the highest resale value naman sa auction. So watch that video. I will leave a link here. So and follow, like, and subscribe. Thank you.